You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the April 1st meeting of the Michigan City Human Rights Commission. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Okay, call the meeting of the Michigan City Human Rights Order to order Tuesday, April 1st. First order of business is roll call. Marty Corley, Miss Mary Ellen Quinn here, Albertine Allen here, Miss Williams down here, Bonnie Demke here, Daryl Borton here, Jamie not here, Tyler Walker not here, Sal Dunlap here, and Don Prevalensky. Okay. Approval of minutes, we can't, you guys can look at them, but we can't approve them because we don't have a quorum. Any questions on the minutes? None, okay. Finance report, Bonnie?
The balance on March 31st is $5,214.95. That reflects the disbursement last month of $770 in Black History Month gift cards to the winners of the contest.
Okay, I need a motion to accept the finance report.
Move.
Second?
I'll second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Chair report. Couple things I got. Number one, many of you know I sent out the letter to everybody. Dennis Carroll did resign from the board, so the mayor's gonna reappoint somebody. We do have a new member coming on, Kamisha Williams. And last month, Life Care Center donated calendars and everything. I sent them a thank you letter, and this went on their website, Life Care website on Facebook, Life Care Center Michigan City. It warms our hearts to receive a big thank you from Michigan City Human Rights Commission for our donation of Black History Month. So we just like to thank them again for everything they donated. And on the ticket sales, we need to start selling tickets. $25 a ticket, and sponsorships are table of 10 for $200, $250. And then in your packets, I included a press release that I'll be sending to the News Dispatch this week and to the City Hall so they can get it on the website with the nomination form. And that's my...
You said the tables cost how much?
$250.
Table of how many?
10. They get 10 tickets for a table.
Okay.
And that's my report. Okay, there's no council report. Okay, committee reports. Finance committee. Anything else?
Nothing.
Nothing? Development fundraising committee.
Yes, real quick, this is a very short report. I have been in contact with the caterer, and we gotta go as far as she and we're gonna meet. So, just to let you know that we have our caterer all lined
Now,
up.
does she do drinks or do we have to get something different?
No, Mama Susan. Mama Susan. No, we haven't even, I don't think she will do drinks, but, I mean, non-alcoholic drinks she'll do.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know what the commission wants to do as far as having a bar, but
Bring
Where
your
are we
own.
gonna be located at?
No,
the
senior center.
Bring your own.
I don't know
No.
if that's allowed to bring your.
No, it's not, no. I
Sure.
was gonna say it's not right.
So, I don't know. Again, I can give you some input, it doesn't matter one way or another to me, but
Well, last year, did we have a bar? I can't remember.
I think there was alcohol available.
Right.
But this caterer does not do.
Last year.
Yeah, there were, but we had a different caterer.
It's up to you guys to talk
Do
about
we
it.
make much, is it a fundraiser for us?
No, I don't have it.
Having the alcohol, do we?
No, it's not a fundraiser.
No, we didn't make nothing off the,
No.
We don't, we did not.
no.
Oh.
I would say just have regular drinks that night.
Yeah, I think we should just eliminate the alcohol. If people
Yes.
want to have a drink, they can go home afterwards and have a drink. It'll make it easier.
Yeah, because with the state laws, I don't wanna,
Well, with Marty there all the time, we're covered as
Yeah.
far as that's going.
Well, usually you have to pay a fee to the $50 fee and hire a licensed bartender.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that, so I think we should just leave it in the hands of the
do we
community.
need a motion on that or
No,
not?
we do not.
Okay,
I just do want to tell people to get a jump on selling their tickets if they can, because obviously we're gonna have to pay the caterer and we do have money in the treasury, but, we have other things that we have to do, so I just encourage everyone to
to
do
let
their
everybody
best
know,
to sell
I do
their
got one
tickets.
table sponsored soda already, but I gotta get with her to pick up the check. And I got possibly 2 or 3 more coming from some candidates for next year.
We'll all do our best.
Well,
Yes,
we have to encourage nominations, so.
yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we'll see what happens once the
the press release goes out and they're gonna put it on the website.
so,
And on the programs, I'm gonna be working with the local printer. He's gonna talk about maybe donating the programs if we would donate him a table.
who is that?
Graphic Arts.
Okay.
Yeah. If that's okay with the commission, I don't see a problem.
I think it's to our advantage, because obviously printing these
Programs.
are
Yeah.
expensive, so. Oh, there's Marty.
Sorry, Mike.
It's okay.
In your house, you told me.
Part of the things that we have in here, I'll be on time, huh?
So can we go back and approve? Are we a quorum now?
Yeah, we're a quorum now, so do we wanna go back and approve?
Is that
the minutes?
legal? I don't know how that
Yeah, you
works.
can go back to.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, did everybody look over their minutes? Okay, I need a motion. Make a second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Minutes been approved.
And that's the end of my report, that's the end.
Okay. Education Committee.
Well, you want to approve the finance report?
Oh, finance.
Oh yeah, finance report, Bonnie, go ahead and repeat that, sorry.
Well, it was approved. I don't know if it was legal.
We voted on it.
We did.
Whatever, let's just move on.
Okay. Education Committee, Marty.
The scholarships, will be out this week. I know last meeting, I talked about getting them out. I apologize, I did not get them out, but I will get them all out this week to the high school and to Marquette.
I think you've got time, this is still going.
Yeah, and so as we look to kind of get I think if we get them out, I get them out this week and we ask for them to be in by May the 2nd. Either we'll do the 28th of April, which is the first, last week of April, or either we do that Friday, May 2nd. So Monday's the 28th or Friday, May the 2nd.
So scholarships gotta be in May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Okay, I'll make sure I make a note on that so they know. There's 2 scholarships, right?
Yeah, Judy Hawkins and, I'm sorry, Judy Huber and Hawkins Williams.
Okay. Well, you seen the press release, I do.
Yes.
Okay, but I had made some changes. But May 2nd for the scholarships, okay. And on that, one more thing on my report, I forgot, I put, May 6th is the deadline for nominations for human rights nominee, so we can discuss it at the May meeting. We can extend it if we need to, but hopefully we'll get nominees.
So on that, are we still doing the unsung hero? Is it unsung hero? The one we always did human rights, and then we always done the unsung hero, or we just doing the humanitarian of the year?
That's up to you guys.
So
And press release, I can change, this is a copy of the press release.
last year, did we do unsung hero?
Yeah, last year we did Unsung Hero.
And how did we arrive at that? It was you, Marty. How is that determined?
I think it's all just somebody bring forward either one or two people and we kind of just vote on it, if I remember right.
Yeah, last year it was
It was Marty last year.
no, it wasn't Marty. It was
Oh, no, you presented it,
Yeah.
excuse me.
he presented.
Yeah.
Who was it? It was a counselor from here?
Oh yeah, Jocelyn Colburn and Jocelyn Colburn and Mike Kilborn were the two for their work.
I don't remember that transpiring at our meeting, so I don't know how. Whatever.
I don't think we picked those, I think you did, because it was somebody from the police station, we just let you pick them.
Yeah, but we have to vote on it though.
Oh, okay. So you went, also,
I don't want to be the one to pick it. I think, again, in the past, what's always happened is somebody has brought some names forward and we kind of, voted on it yes or
What
no.
are the parameters for the unsung hero as opposed to the humanitarian of the year? Oh,
Somebody who does a lot of behind the scenes type work that you don't always hear about in the,
okay.
that you don't always hear about in the press or, doesn't, get all of the, the limelight or get the praise.
Okay, yeah, I see.
police,
I'm reading it.
fire.
And,
It doesn't, I don't think it's always been police fire, like 1 year was Dr. McCullough. You know what I'm saying? He was social superintendent. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You hear about Dr. Watkins at that point, but Dr. McCullough was actually, was the day-to-day operations running the school system,
But
so.
we did it on
So-
the humanitarian year.
Yeah, you always do it to maintain here.
Yeah,
So,
No, I mean, we do it with the application, right? There's not a separate application, is there?
no, I just think it's just you somebody just kind of nominating them.
Nominate, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and then
so
again, it's just
that
a
should
vote.
be in the press release.
That is,
It is.
yeah, that's why I only made one copy. I didn't send it to the press yet, so, because I had to go home and make changes anyway, because I screwed up on the address on seniors, and I put it at 6 on the lake, not 2nd on the lake.
Again, I think, even with the humanitarian year, it's like, we all, even though there might be a committee that kind of picks those, I think at the end of the day, it has to be approved at the board meeting, like we've done. So same thing with the unsung.
I didn't recall that. Okay, I have some ideas.
Okay. Okay,
Where are we now?
community engagement,
That's not me.
no, okay. Upcoming events, engagements, events.
I already gave my report.
You already gave your report. Okay, social status. It is our job to appoint somebody from our board to be a liaison. And with Pastor Carroll being gone now, we need one person to go to social status meetings.
Did you just say Angie was gonna appoint somebody?
No, Angie's gonna appoint somebody to our board to replace Pastor Carroll.
Yeah. So when we appoint the liaison.
We appoint the liaison.
To the social status, because our commission has a liaison, has a member of the commission.
Okay.
So we've always made that as part of our, when we do our hierarchy, when we do our president, vice president, so forth, we always made that as one. Pastor Carey's been in for the past, 6, 7, 8 years.
I would say 8 years.
8 years. Wow. So.
I asked one person, he said no.
So Daryl asked me, and I would love to be back on the commission. My problem is that not only is it a noon meeting, but it's not a noon meeting here.
I know.
It's just another, noon can be, you know what I'm saying, after having 1, 2, 3, 4, different meetings, you know what I'm saying, at noon is just kind of hard. But I would love to be back on. I just don't want to commit and just be going to meetings.
And we understand that you are very busy now that you're the chief.
Bunny, would you be interested in doing it?
I'm on a couple of other boards, one's another city board and another art board. I just, yeah.
Mr. Dunlap?
Sal?
No thanks. Daryl asked me, and
He said, no thanks, real quick.
I want to be really truthful with you now. What did I tell you, Daryl?
Because somebody on the board.
What did I tell you when you asked me if I was interested in it?
No,
Can you say that on the camera?
you said no, because it's,
No, I said, I don't want to be bothered with BS,
you're right.
all right?
But I will say one thing, watching the meetings lately, a lot of the BS is gone,
Yeah.
with Nick Pollock being in charge.
I don't think it's fair that you put Sal on the, all right, you're kind of.
No, I know, I'm
You
just
said
saying.
no, and I
know, I
respect that.
He's not, asking for me, or telling me to get on there. He asked me,
Okay,
and we resolved that.
I just didn't want you to feel like you were being coerced.
Nobody can pressure me.
And that's the reason I don't go on the board either, because one person. Mary Ellen, would you?
No, I want you to.
So who are our other members that we can ask that are not here?
Jamie and this new member, Williams.
Maybe Kamisha might want to. I mean, she's a, up and coming, rising star in the community.
I was
doing
thinking about
things.
asking her when we get a hold of her.
Yeah, she might be
Do
willing.
you have an email address for her?
I can look and see.
Okay, if you can't email her, because somehow the city hall don't have one either.
Kamisha Williams, she's our new member. So, yeah, so she's an up and coming rising star in the community, doing stuff.
That was my idea too.
So
thinking
she
about
might
this.
want to. Yeah.
And I don't know, the mayor's still got 2 more appointments to our board, so maybe those 2. Okay, any old business? Any new business?
Yes. I wanted to get you all support regarding a couple of ideas that I have. Back in the 70s, it was either St. Paul or Minnesota, did a project called Paint the Town Red, in which they passed out flower seeds that grew red flowers. Had a big impact. I was deeply engaged with community work at that time in Chicago, but I recognized that idea was really nationwide in terms of being interested in it. And it's a simple project. The benefit of it is that people look down the street and see that somebody else has got some red flowers. Somebody around the corner has got some red flowers. And it has a subconscious impact on your identity with that individual. You share something in common. You recognize the benefit, one, planting flowers. But to know that you're a part of this, you didn't have to, up and just join, but just accept the flower seeds, throw them out there, and water them on a regular basis. It's community engagement. The other is, I'm interested in contacting all of the places of worship regarding the possibility of them identifying 2 or 3 people within their congregation who would start attending the different meetings that have to run the city, with this city council, and allowing that or those individuals to give a report every Sunday in the same capacity that most places of worship have what is called announcements. It would, one, offer an opportunity for some young folk, hopefully, to get involved in this, to participate in civic engagement. And I thought it would come under the interest of the engagement committee of this operation.
Any discussion on it?
I like to paint the town red, concept.
So how would that work? I'm thinking though it probably is something that we could maybe formulate how to do it, get seeds donated maybe for next, it's too late, isn't it, for now? Spring, I mean.
Yeah, get packets of seeds and hand them out
Is
when we're
would
doing
it be a
that.
possibility for this spring, or do you think we're past?
Well, we could do it this spring.
Do you think there's some?
Yeah, I've got a text in to the mayor asking her if she's got enough money to cover 12,000 households. Seeds only cost $1, but I think the returns on that investment would yield, quite a bit of attention to what she's trying to do to bring the community together. Now, in the event that is not possible this year, sure, we can shoot for next year.
So I think this would work well because last night the mayor kind of talked about at the town hall meeting about her spring fling of of basically having the capacity for neighborhoods or areas to kind of beautify themselves and giving them the resources. You know what I'm saying? I think she had some money put aside for some of those things. So at the end of the day, whether it works now or later, I think this will go hand in hand with what the mayor wants to see when it comes to beautifications.
Community workshop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the beautifications within the
We did a
each neighborhood.
thing of, each person did a thing of their community and what we wanted to see, and that was one of the things that came out of that.
Yeah, so she talked about that last night. So I think the paint the town red will go along well with that, and I think that's something that we could, help promote alongside of, the beautification of the city that the mayor has.
I think each one of those communities get money for beautification.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And what about like police night out, when we have a table there, pass out packets of seeds there too?
You can pass out seeds there. I think there would be other opportunities for us to, pass out seeds.
Yeah.
Here and there, do some, again, community engagement. But I think this works well with what the mayor has for beautification projects.
There would be a project that each city council representative could assume responsibility for, and they're awarding the three elected officials could join in supporting that. But primarily, we would take advantage of these gatherings that's going to immediately take place if we get a hold of the seeds and pass them out.
Seats pretty soon.
And do that. But have the three at-large aldermen to certainly get involved with the distribution of those seats.
We had talked about the youth being involved in the community activities at the community workshop. And that's what she's been focusing on. Out of all of her activities, I think, is involving the youth in the communities so that they can start early in life learning to do and take the steps that's necessary. So
I also talked to the mayor about something else, about, the bridge on Cardiff Road, you go under where you gotta honk your horn. If she finds out the city does own that, about painting a mural on both sides.
because we could spend money doing something else for the.
Oh, I know, that, but having the high school kids do it, painting a mural on both sides.
Somebody, but that's a dangerous place for you to have kids working too. So
Yeah, that's-
close that off when you do it. But I was in favor of the youth painting a mural on that bridge going over to the casino versus hiring somebody. We have a lot of youth in this community that are very good artists, and they can spray a can of paint in a heartbeat, as we all know when they hit those cars and stuff, and to call the police on them. So I think it would give them something to do that's positive. And I think passing out those seeds would be a positive activity for community service that they want to, a lot of times you have to have community service before you graduate. And so that's involving them in their community.
Well, I did sign us up for the Pride Fest, so if anybody wants to come down and help us out with the table, they're more than welcome to. It's 1 to 8, I think, Marty, June 15th,
Where is this?
down at Ocean Park, by the Guy Corey Manhattan Theater.
When is this?
June 15th, I believe.
Yeah, it's usually that Saturday before Juneteenth.
Yeah,
Well, you want to pass those seeds out before Juneteenth.
Yeah,
I mean, this is spring already, even though it's cold weather, but it's time to start planting in another few weeks. Your flower seeds and stuff have to go in the ground. You can't wait until June and expect them to bloom.
So when will we need to get the seeds by, get the paint out? I guess that's what we need to.
I checked on the price of seeds at at Lowe's and Ace Hardware, and they were burpees, $2 a piece, but I bought some from Lowe's last week. They were $1 a piece. With some quick action, we could probably get a response from a burpee. Is it burpees or burpees? Burpees?
burpee.
Might get a
And is there
response from Lowe's and Menards. They
Right.
and Walmart's too.
Right.
They do things in the community. They're good.
Yeah.
Some stuff out.
We might be able to do something, a little bit sooner or later with Walmart too, like you're saying. But so my question though is when, when do we need to get the seeds and get them out? Is my
In
question.
May.
The latter part of April, 1st of May. Yeah.
So we need to start working on trying to get seeds. Now, you said seeds are $2,
Yeah,
$2,
yeah, Burpee's at Lowe's.
so.
They were $2 a piece, but I got some for,
So if we get 1,000 seeds, what are we looking at? $2,000?
Why don't we nominate Marty to go to
No,
those seminars?
no.
To
Well, she-
ask for a donation.
Mrs. Allen, no.
Why
No,
don't we?
I can't tell you no, but I'm gonna have to today. But no, I'm just trying to get a relatively, like, I guess a short goal to kind of get us started. You know what I'm saying? Other than saying, you know what I'm saying, like, if we say 12,000, then you know what I'm saying, that's a hurdle. But if we went out and got 1,000, seeds kind of starters without handing them out and getting it going, then we can continue to increase that as we go along.
Can I make
You know, with that.
a motion, since it was Sal's idea?
If we tell this to the store, what we're buying this amount of seeds for, I guarantee you they'll give you some free.
That's what I was gonna say, can we nominate Sal to do it since it was his idea?
That's his idea.
If Sal wouldn't mind talking to the store?
I don't know.
Or maybe, and maybe to the mayor also.
And
I'm
since,
waiting for a response from the mayor.
well, since the night's a city council meeting,
Yeah, all right.
since tonight's a city council meeting, maybe you could bring it up under public comment at the council. Bring it up to the council, you will.
I would talk to them. I would wait to talk to the mayor. I mean, you probably see her tonight.
I would bring that up at city council.
Yeah, I won't bring up city council, 'cause that's not gonna get you, know what I'm saying, that's not gonna get you the money, right? We want to get the seeds
Yeah.
now, we don't want, you know what I'm saying? That's the public comment part is, I guess, to bring attention to, when we're passing out the seeds.
Sure.
Is there significance to the,
Mr. Dunlap, I'm sorry.
is there significance to red seeds? I mean,
It ties in the show business in some type of way, painting the town red.
oh,
I
okay.
can't remember exactly.
It's a method for the madness, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reasoning why it's red because of what you see, like you said, the subconsciousness of, red pops. So I see you got red, it makes me say, you know what? I get some red here in front of mine. You know what I'm saying? Then now we both got red, now we're talking about our red plants with now, goes further to us being better neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Next we start about talking about red plants. Next thing we know, we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, other things, and, we have a better relationship and so forth. So I think the red is I guess, not best practice, but it's, it's something that's been proven to show action because of the colors attracting.
Sure.
And then it's a trickle down effect of, it starts out with the flowers being red, but as we go further and further into it, it's trickled down, so it's now being better neighbors and better friends and building relationships and so forth.
That's the concept.
So how about this? Me and Mr. Dunlap will work on
Okay,
getting some things here in the next
That'll work.
week or two. On that concept.
I do like the idea of painting the town red, but I think it was 2 weeks ago, we were at a meeting, one of the West Side Improvement committees, and we were talking about the same thing, flowers. What kind of flower would represent the West Side? Someone came up with the idea that we should have locust plants. I came up with the idea we should have mammoth sunflower plants in our yards for the West Side. Because to me, with this mammoth sunflower plant, it represents strength. It turns east to west depending on the sun. Also, it brings back the bird population too, because when I have the sunflowers in my yard, I can see different birds coming in and taking the seeds out of the middle where the seeds are. Also, you can take the seeds, dry them out, salt them down if you prefer, and then you can eat them. And I think that would be something good for the kids to learn, that you can also use Mother Nature. It's right in your front yard. But that was one of the ideas that we did come up with, is that each side, each port should have a flower or some kind of plant to represent their side.
No, sounds like a great deal. Again, I think, just what you just talked about here is already You know what I'm saying? They can just branch off to something bigger. Again, I think, you know, my point of it is that we start somewhere, and since we're against the Mother Nature clock, that, you know, the sooner the better, to at least get it going. Like I say, whether, you know, I like the idea of 12,000, but I think, you know what I'm saying, if we can start with 1,000, that 12,000 goal becomes reachable, because now you got people, you know, we're not trying to start, you know, here, but we've already started, and now we're just working towards here. So I think that's something we can do, whether, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I think $2,000 is not.
I appreciate what she's saying. I have an equal appreciation for sunflowers. If we could float with this idea of using red seeds this year, and certainly expand it to include the sunflower seeds next year, that would be an amazing addition to expanding on this idea.
So, I guess we can talk about it more. So you give people the seeds, but, so say for a person who, like myself, knows nothing about planting anything. I know how to eat, but I don't know how to plant. Do we give them instruction on how to plant, or we just assume those folks that take the seeds will know what to do with them? Or is it, do we now provide you know what I'm saying, some type of tutorial, whether it's on YouTube or instructions on about a sheet of paper or how to plant them, or, you know, expectations along with taking the seeds? I guess what I don't want to see is, you know, us giving out seeds and people not using them. You know what I'm saying? And so how do we, you know, promote the fact of not just getting seeds, but making sure that people are, you know, do we get an address and say, hey, can we, you know, come by and check, or, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know it sounds petty, but I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I'm saying? Like, for us to promote this program, I mean, I just want to make sure that people are doing it, whether it's.
That would be an idea, if whoever takes them, have to sign a piece of paper, name and address.
Well, you know, the neighborhood and look for them, and then give a trophy for the neighborhood that has a person who in their neighborhood has a,
Right.
you get little trophies for $2 or $3.
Like these beautification
Yeah.
awards you see here and there, I don't know who gives those out. I mean, I know from experience, you can accept seeds, plant them, and sometimes nothing happens.
Back in 2001, during my extremely short stint with the Department of Refuse, where I got fired on my last day of probation. In promoting recycling, I had flyers made up, and I was going to each house throughout the city, letting them know that the city had this new program of cleaning up the alleys, of which I was in charge of. And along with that flyer, I stapled a package of grass seeds to it. That's another way of getting the occupants' attention. Well, one thing is for sure, that recycling participation went up quite a bit as a result of just having that front door contact with the occupant. They were also calling over to report, requesting more cans so that the homeowners could participate in recycling. As to whether or not they actually tried to plant the flowers, I don't know. I'm sure some did, but as to monitoring them, no, I didn't go back to do that. Bottom line is that you made some suggestions. We can take some addresses that the seeds have been passed out. Each person with flowers could present their address to be entered into some type of a drawing. And that would identify, provide a way for us to honor those who participate in this project. But once we give it, and even though the homeowner tells us, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and they don't do it, we have no way of really chastising.
I don't think.
You really would.
Yeah, no, I want to chastise. I was just saying, just to, you know,
Yeah.
again,
Take a picture and.
yeah, just to kind of, you know, see what we're doing. I think there's always, and what I learned around here, sometimes there's always, you know, good intentions on our programming stuff, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, those good intentions turn into waste, and I just don't want to see us waste, because just because we have waste doesn't mean, I think that would just show us how we need to retweak it a little bit, and who maybe we need to focus more on people, you know, before we give them out to people. Maybe we need to, you know, have some type of, you know, not agreement, but just let people know, like, this is expectations when you take these things. And
And in our
again, so,
neighborhood, we had people like, you know, they sort of go around and put these things in your yard, the best yard of the year or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, there's competition, even though you're not in competition, there is competition. Because everybody around you tries to make their yard look the best, even in the back where you can't see it.
right, yeah, because it'd be nice, you know, for people to kind of like, you know, get on the same page as far as a block. Again, I think, you know, when you look at the concept is, you may think you're just talking about pink flowers, but you're really talking about building relationships with build stronger communities, and strong communities make great cities. You know what I'm saying? Something small as a flower can trickle down to that, and trickle up, I guess, into that type of those type of fruits. So,
You know, the greatest,
We need seeds, and then we need a way to get them out.
yeah. So
one of the greatest attractions, I think, in the country regarding flowers are the trees that the Japanese gave the United States that are in DC. That is amazing in the spring.
yeah.
I mean, just amazing.
Yeah. So again, I think we can have a conversation later on tonight about, or the next couple of days about
Appreciate that.
getting a couple thousand of these starts off, and then I guess the next thing will be where we distribute them at, which I think there's a couple of neighborhood association meetings coming up, and the mayor having another town hall meeting before May. So I think those are some avenues.
Centers on each side of the town.
Avenues to do, and then I'll talk about some things we're doing at the police department. That might be some opportunity for us too when they come down to Commissioner Collins. So.
Okay.
And another thing, would you also, tonight at the council meeting, did you also read this? The press release?
I'm gonna have to charge you now.
Okay. Send me the bill. I'll put it in the account, Penny. Under new business. We got a member, Tanya Walker. She's not able to attend meetings because she works in the port, and she wants to know if we can go Zoom.
Tyra Walker.
Tyra Walker, sorry. And I talked to the mayor about it last month, and the mayor said we can, but it's up to the commission, how they want to handle it.
I'll make a motion that we
Offer the option.
have the option. So basically, I think we'll be going to what you call a hybrid meeting, where it'll be either Zoom or in person. Yeah. The only thing is doing that not at City Hall is going to be difficult, because the Zoom, when they do it at City Hall, is part of the, I don't know if is it part of the actual telecast or not?
Mainly we use that as the telecast.
And another problem with Zoom,
We take the signal and then off on YouTube and then put it on air, so.
So if she was on Zoom here on our stuff right now, how would?
Then you're gonna have to talk to Drew.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
another problem with Zoom is, I don't know if you guys know Washington County meetings, but they've been having somebody break into Zoom and do things on Zoom and
They
shit.
had that one time. That's not
It's
Yeah,
been twice.
twice.
Yeah. I mean, we have Zoom meetings all the time. Other boards I'm on, so
We do, or out of town.
I don't think
They're Zoom from
maybe just
Indianapolis.
shut it off or whatever. But I'm saying at the end of the day, like, I don't think the Zoomers, I don't think the hackers gonna pick the Human Rights Commission.
You never know.
I think it's the county commission and the county council get a little bit more audience than we do.
Yeah.
It's possible to have,
I mean, we have the capabilities of doing Zoom. Again, I just don't know how it ties in with the production. But again, so I
So
guess
who's the IT person for the city?
it wouldn't do nothing with them. It would have to deal with how they do, because I'm saying I know the Zoom in the city council chambers is different than, you know what I'm saying, what we, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of all tied in production. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I think if she just want to be on, you know, the Zoom, then we could do that here. We could set up Zoom.
Or let me ask you a question, could she do, if somebody uses their cell phone and we do it through speakerphone, or would that count?
It don't care about the speakerphone or whatever. What I'm trying to get you to understand is it's more than, I don't know if it has to do with the production. We have the stuff to do it here, Daryl. I don't need your cell phone or anything. We have a computer there, we have a projector drops down, I have a camera. We can do all that here. I just don't know if it has to do anything with production, but she can do Zoom.
Okay.
We have the capability to do Zoom meeting.
Well, would you like to talk to Drew about it? Drew, Andrew, about Apple TV.
He's starting to be a full-time job. I'm gonna need a little bit more than $50.
50-50.
I don't even get that.
Tyrant?
Mine goes straight to the voice.
Yeah.
Could we ask Tyra to investigate?
What's that?
If we say we're willing to have Zoom,
No, I'll talk to Drew.
she's still on the commission.
I'll talk to Drew.
Yeah, because the other option, thank you, because the other option was she wanted to know if we moved back to 4 o'clock, and I don't know how the commission feels about it, but noon does work.
Well, we voted because too many of us
Right.
It was,
can't see it now.
yeah,
In the wintertime, it's horrible. So, let's see about the Zoom first.
Okay. Let's see what Marty can get done for us. Thank you, Marty. Okay, commissioner comments.
Good.
So, I guess what we need to do, because I think I started with a motion, but I ended up running my mouth too far. So I'll make a motion to I guess, have our meetings to be hybrid. You need a second?
Second.
Are we gonna do Zoom for all meetings or just come in here, just meet in here?
What you mean? What all meetings you talking about?
Well, if we do it, are we gonna have the meeting Zoom from now on, or are we gonna meet here, then do it, have her on Zoom?
So hybrid means in person and Zoom at the same time.
Okay.
You get to pick and choose.
Okay,
Yeah. Yep.
So I think.
so Marty is making the motion to look into
For us to do hybrid. I'll make a motion for us to have hybrid meetings.
all right,
I second.
right. I just take
All in
minutes.
favor? That's what you said.
oh, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you, Marty.
No problem.
Now, under commissioner comments, Marty?
I would like to invite you all out to Business After Hours here. With the chamber, we're doing a Business After Hours event at the Michigan City Chamber here at the Police Department. It'll be April 17th from 4:30 to 6:30, open to the public. We will have tours, canine demonstration. We will show some of our virtual, and every division within our department will have a table set up for questions, comments, and so forth.
April the 17th?
17th, yes, that is a Thursday.
If everybody wants me to, I'll send them a email
So yeah,
link to it.
it'll be here 4:30 to 6:30. Like I said, it's kind of like an open house for us here at the police department. I figure we do something with the chamber, Business After Hours, and we'll have some refreshments, some light food. Not enough for you to get full on, but enough for you to carry you over to dinner. So please come out to that. April 16th, we'll be stuffing eggs for the Easter egg hunt at the Senior Center from, I want to say, it's either 10:01 or 11:01.
9 to noon, they got it in.
I know, I think we pushed it back a little bit.
Okay.
It might be 9 to noon now, but yeah, I think we did it,
What time
pushed it back to 1. Huh?
What time did you say stuffing eggs?
It's either 11 to 1, 10 to 1, or 9 to noon. I want to say 10 to 1.
Okay.
And then it's at the Senior Center. And then on the 19th is actual Easter egg hunt. That will be gates open at 11:30. The hunt starts at noon. It'll be over with at 12:02. So get there on time because it doesn't take long for almost 20,000 plus eggs to be gone. So please come out. Again, ages 0 through 12. We will have golden egg prizes this year. instead of the prizes being like specific like things, we're going to get gift cards so kids can now get what they want. Instead of us, you know what I'm saying, somebody gets something that they don't want, at least have some money to get, either get what they want or go towards what they want. Let me say, also at the Stuffing of the Eggs, we'll have some light, I won't say breakfast, but we'll probably have some donuts, rolls, something, some orange juice, coffee, and then we'll serve lunch, which traditionally is like a pizza for those who helped out. So please come out, help out with that. Here at the police department, we'll have, starting next Monday, we'll be doing our junior detective series again. And it's basically police department. The last year or so, we have partnered with the Girls Coalition of Indiana, which is a part of Girl Scouts. And we have been doing things that are geared towards females. So the junior detective is showing women in policing in a detective role. And the young ladies get to come in and interact with our officers and see some of the skills that they have. So April 7th through to April 11th, from 5 to 6:30 here at the police department. If a person, somebody wants to sign up, there will be a flyer on our email, on our Facebook page here today. But they call here and ask for Jocelyn Colburn, our social worker. She can help get signed up also. And it's free. It's a 5-day course for girls ages 5 through 17.
5 through 17?
Yeah. And be on the lookout for more stuff from us here at the police department. Last year in 2024, I think our community involvement and engagement was upped a lot. But this year we're looking to double that. So we're looking to do events, if not monthly, if not weekly, for sure monthly throughout the next year, especially in the summertime, a little bit more. Engage with the community, especially trying to gear towards more the youth too. So
This is also introducing them to a non-traditional job for you.
Yeah. We last year we actually did not only the junior detective series, but we also did Women Who Advocate. So we looked at the courts, the judge, the prosecutor, the defense attorney, probation officer, bailiff, so forth. Also, so that series had like 2 or 3 components, and I think this year we'll look at even further going into your political roles also too, with the Girls Coalition. So the Girls Coalition has been a great partner for us here at the Michigan City Police Department. So we'll continue to work with them and any other entity within the city that wants to help us not only promote our positive image, but also gives us the opportunity to work more with the community, inside the community, outside of our traditional policing roles of policing, more of interacting. Tonight at the city council meeting, I'll be giving the crime stats for the police department for 2024. So feel free to come by for that, or tune in to, what is it, YouTube or Facebook Live?
Facebook Live, yeah.
So I'll be giving that report tonight. Also, we'll be rolling out, doesn't look as good as me as it does some of our more shape officers, but we have a new Class A uniform, which will be, we'll be going towards all the LAPD, like there's more black, but ours is more midnight navy blue. Straight, everything is one solid color. So we'll be rolling that out tonight. Be the first time you won't see that. The old French blue pants are gone. They were discontinued in production. Matter of fact, they weren't discontinued, but the only way you could get the French blue pants is you had to order 300 to 400 a pair a year. So we don't have that capacity. I think the last time I got some French blue pants was a couple years ago. And before that, I was still at one point I was still able to fit the pair that I had on, that I had for my rookie year. So, but yeah, so that's something we'll be rolling out tonight. And so again, I look forward to that. And then we also will be rolling out our new website. I don't have the URL now, but we'll be making a post on our Facebook page. Not only our new website, but the city will roll out a website soon, but we were, I guess, the guinea pig, so ours comes out first, I guess, to get all the glitches out. But we have a new website which is more informative, has pictures, has more, better information about our different departments. You'll see our events on there, so we place to sign up for events, you'll get more information, information, events, so again, that'll be out here, and it's already live, we'll promote it here in the next day or two, also too, so check that out. We're working with technology, so we're working towards to get some of our lower crimes to be able to file a report online or via a text message. Instead of also have to come out for some things, we're gonna make it, more efficient for people to kind of like report some of those crimes. So if you have, let's say, criminal mischief where somebody hit your car with a rock, there's no suspect or anything, you can take those pictures, you can fill out the information, and it gets sent to us, and we generate it. It becomes a report, but we have a file, but we don't have to send an officer out for that all the time. So also we streamlined it for some of our retail partners too, who have the theft. Sometimes we don't have a suspect, but they need to file the reports. They can make those reports too. So we'll be doing online reporting with our new website too, as soon as that link gets available.
What about the eggs? Are they all going to be plastic?
Yes.
Okay.
If you've never been down there to stuff the eggs before, it's fun.
Yeah. I was thinking about had they been actually eggs, you might have had some competition with some seniors. Out there trying to push those kids out of the way.
They're all plastic. And again, I don't know if I said it, but it's at Fetters Alley. Senior Center is a place of distribution where we will take them out and distribute them into the grass Fetters Alley on the day of the hunt. And if you haven't been, it's a sight to see. I've never seen age disappear that fast.
Do you have certain areas for certain age groups?
Yeah, and so we have them blocked off by age group also. So you don't have the 2-year-olds with the 12-year-olds and the 4-year-olds. And, you know what I'm saying? We try to police as much as possible not to get the parents and let them in it. But I tell my people we're not fighting. We're not taking nobody to jail because they entered the Easter egg hunt area. So there's one time you'll get to disobey the police without too many repercussions for it. So please come out and help, or just bring your kids out in those age groups.
We have Earth Day coming up on the 22nd, which is a Tuesday. I've been working with Chris Carter, head of the Refuse Department, and Brett Kelly over at Vector Control, aiding them to develop a concept map as a way of being more effective in their delivery of services. But it's a time that, again, that we didn't really get on it the way we should have as another form of community engagement to participate in that. I just wanted to bring it to your attention if you weren't really aware. It's an opportunity to explain the difference between dirt and earth. If you don't know the difference, your spirit will be buried as opposed to being planted.
Okay, any other commissioner comments? Public comment. Any public comment? Okay, our next meeting will be Tuesday, May 6th, 12 p.m. at Michigan City Police Department. I need a motion to adjourn. Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Meeting's adjourned.